What up guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my first Halloween video for you guys, which is just going to be like a little chit chat video about Halloween in Australia. Before I get started, I do just want to apologise sincerely for the lack of videos I've had on my channel for the last 2 weeks or so. I have had some personal issues happen. I have had beyond the amount of technical difficulties that a new YouTuber needs. I've been in Melbourne, I've been swamped with uni stuff, so just everything sort of piled on all at once. All my videos that I pre-filmed for you guys were all corrupted. So yeah, it was kind of a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. I'm sort of tweaking it a little bit and I'm still going to do Vlogoween. It's just not going to be as detailed. It's not obviously going to be 31 Halloween videos because I've missed 2 weeks of October. I can't do that. So I'm really sorry about that, guys, and thank you so much for being patient and like sticking by me and stuff and just waiting it out. But today I'm really excited to actually have a Halloween video for you guys, which is Halloween in Australia. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about it and educate anyone who doesn't know anything about it or things like that, because it is a little bit different here how it works. So I am huge on Halloween. I love Halloween. It's my favourite time of year. I love the scariness, the gore, the creepiness, the spooky, the frightening, the costumes, the grossness, it's awesome. I love Halloween and I always have. Unfortunately though, in Australia it's really not a big deal. We don't do trick-or-treating. Like, it's not like a big thing to trick-or-treat. Like, you might get a few kids here and there trick-or-treat at your house, but it's really not anything like overly spectacular or whatever. No one really has like massive parties and stuff. There will be people that do have parties, but it's never like a big thing. It's never completely themed. Like, you know, it's just not, I don't know, it's not done. Like, it's also our springtime, so like things like, I don't know, bobbing for apples and like sort of fall type activities that you would do in like the US, and even things that we do here in like autumn is what we call it, autumn. Things we would do here in autumn, we don't do in spring, so it kind of doesn't make sense for us to do them for Halloween. Do you know what I mean? There are still some parties, as I said, and like nightclubs and pubs and stuff will still have theme nights and people get dressed up and things like that, but it's really not a big thing. Shopping centres don't decorate, but individual stores will. So like $2 shops will usually have Halloween ranges. Department style stores like Target, Big W, Kmart, things like that, they'll have Halloween stuff. The grocery stores like Coles will have a Halloween section. Party shops obviously and like things like that, but like it's not a big deal anywhere else. Costume shops get a little bit busier in Australia over the Halloween period, but not like extensively. So yeah, over the years that I've paid attention to Halloween, and I'm 23 now and I've been paying attention since I was about 7 or 8. So in the last sort of maybe 15, 16 years, it has started to get a little bit bigger, and I think it's been getting bigger constantly. And I think that that's good, like that we're embracing like the Halloween kind of traditions and stuff, but it's nothing like what it is in the US and other places around the world. It's still very basic, very small. It's not done here, which is a real shame because I think it's so much fun. It is exciting that it is getting bigger though. As I said, like, it's nice because it is a fun holiday and people are interested in it, but generally Halloween's just not an Australian thing, unfortunately. So that's sort of Halloween in Australia. Now I'm just gonna let you know like a bit of Halloween information about myself. So in my lifetime, I have been to one Halloween party. I was 7 years old and I dressed up as a witch. I had a black dress with a little pumpkin pocket on it and a black witch's hat, and yeah, it was really cool. And a freaky thing happened that night. One of the girls who was there, who was also dressed as a witch, her hat went missing, and we searched for it for 45 minutes and we found it tucked in the back corner of the host's backyard, behind a tree, sort of like pushed up against it, torn to shreds. the host did not have a dog, she did not have a cat, she did not have other animals, her next door neighbours didn't even have pets, and I have never ever forgotten it. It was torn to shreds and it scared the hell out of us, but it was so cool to actually think, oh my god, something freaky happened to you while we had a Halloween party, and it was awesome. All my knowledge about Halloween has come from anything Americanized that I have watched, predominantly The Simpsons, like their Treehouse of Horror episode, and also the Babysitter's Little Sister series with Karen Brewer. Her Halloween's that's what made me fall in love with Halloween, was those books by Anne Martin. I love them. I still have my entire collection. I don't think I could ever part with it because I love those books. And I also learned a little bit about Halloween from school, but we didn't learn the history of Halloween. We didn't learn that it was like a pagan thing or whatever it is. We didn't learn that it was traditionally British. We learned that Americans dress up for Halloween and go trick-or-treating and it's scary. That was basically how we learned about Halloween, but that was enough for me, because that's what I liked about it. I have celebrated Halloween for the past 3 years. Actually, this would be my 3rd year of celebrating Halloween. My 3rd year in a row of celebrating Halloween. The first year, so 2 years ago, 2013, I celebrated at my dance academy. At the time, I wore a bloody dress with a handprint on the neck and also one on the back of it, covered in blood and ripped and torn and stuff like that, and I had a bullet hole right here in my forehead. And then last year I did 2 nights of Halloween. I went to my university's Halloween party on the Friday, which was the actual day of Halloween, and I was kind of like a zombified, tattered person, big hair, black eyes and things like that. And then also on the Saturday night I was a little bit more toned down, but I had my neck sort of all ripped up and stuff, and I just wore a pink dress. I also had really gross fingernails. This year I'm not 100% sure what I want to do for my Halloween look or looks yet, but I do want to do a Halloween lookbook of my looks, so yeah, keep your eye out for that. So that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below your favourite Halloween tradition, whether you're in America or Australia or some other part of the world. I'd love to hear what you do for Halloween. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my other Halloween videos for this year. I have, I think, probably 10 planned now. I managed to cut it down a fair bit, so I think I've got maybe 10 to 15 videos, so if you don't want to miss any of those, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!